Delicacies served in some of New York City's finest restaurants helps put food on the table for hundreds of upstate families. Most of them are immigrants who now fear their jobs are in jeopardy thanks to a bill signed by Mayor de Blasio. CBS 2's Tony Aiello has more tonight on the Foie Gras fight.
100 miles from New York City, two Sullivan County farms cover dozens of acres and provide 400 jobs.
I was like 3 and I came here and I watched my parents work and I see how well they work and everything.
20 years later, Jennifer Cruz is employed at La Belle Farm with her mom, dad, and brother, doing work that the New York City Council and mayor say is cruel and should be shut down.
If we allow cruelty in our midst, it's a poison, it's a cancer that grows.
Cruel is not what we do here. Cruelty is them passing laws that leave people out of work and leave people without a place to stay.
The farms raise ducks for the delicacy known as foie gras. That's French for fatty liver. The process is approved and closely monitored by federal inspectors. It's also highly controversial. Animal rights activists say the force feeding that is necessary to make foie gras is cruel. In October, activists cheered when the city council approved a law banning the sale of foie gras from force-fed ducks.
Would you want to be force-fed with a foot-long pole shoved down your throat? No! Precisely.
The actual feeding process takes about 12 to 15 seconds a day with a tube.
Marcus Henley of Hudson Valley Foie Gras says ducks can swallow entire fish and are not bothered by this feeding hose. And while fatty liver is a medical condition in humans,
with an enlarged liver in waterfowl, it means that they're in a nice environment with an abundant food supply.
When you're talking about cruelty and you're talking about how we treat animals and you don't bother to come upstate a couple of hours away.
La Belle Farm President Sergio Saravia says not a single member of the city council visited Sullivan County to see how the ducks are treated or to better understand their business model. While every part of every duck is sold, it's the expensive foie gras that provides the profit to keep the farms going. Every year at this farm, 250,000 ducks are raised and processed. The impact on Sullivan County's economy is enormous. Tens of millions of dollars in one of New York's poorest counties. The farms have helped hundreds of legal immigrants earn citizenship, and they fund a health clinic and substance abuse center. With 1,000 restaurants serving foie gras in NYC, producers say when the ban is phased in,
Being that it's a third of our sale, the effect is devastating. We're done. La Belle Farms would be done if this was to take effect in 3 years.
Next on the menu, a court battle and a plea to the Cuomo administration to help them challenge the New York City law that could kill jobs and doom Sullivan County farms. In Ferndale, New York, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
And the city says it designed the law to take effect in 2022 in order to give farms time to adapt and adjust to the loss of business.